Doing this is really where the chart seems to become unique. This is where stelliums start to make sense. This is how you can upgrade the way that you're reading your chart. I'm going to be using celebrity examples for this, whatever I have on my phone. So this is maybe Pedro Pascal's chart. Pedro Pascal, maybe. The first thing that you're going to do is look at the chart ruler. This is a variation of this that people are familiar with for the most part. And so in this case, you'd be looking at the moon, which is over there in the 7th house. That means that the 1st house and the 7th house of relationships are connected and important. His one-on-one relationships are important. Contractual relationship. It actually makes sense for an actor. Now, let's say we're looking at the 2nd house. We want to know more about his money. It doesn't have anything in it, and you'd be like, okay, he doesn't have money? But then you're like, oh wait, no. He's a famous actor. This guy has money. It's just a redirect. And at that point, you would look over at the sun because the sun rules Leo. And so that's up in the 10th house representing his career. He makes money through his career, even through the exalted sun, so through being respected. And of course, Leo can represent actors as well, but we're looking at house rulers. So the 2nd house being ruled by the 10th can mean being high up in career, especially when it's ruled by a positive sun placement like that. Let's say we want to know about his siblings. We would look at the 3rd house. It is in Virgo, so we would look at Mercury. Mercury is in Pisces and in the 9th house. So siblings that come from foreign places, for example, which we know he and his whole family do. Siblings that may be artists, which we know one of his siblings is. You can go in the 4th house for family, so that's in Libra, but it's also going to be ruled by Venus and Taurus in the 11th house. So close family that feels like a friendship, lots of love there. And you would do this for the entire chart. What happens when we get to a loaded house like his 10th house? We still look at the house ruler even though it's a loaded house. You look at the planets first and how they're being treated, and then at the ruler. The ruler shows how they're being taken care of. In his 10th house, which has this exalted sun, it has Jupiter. He's going through a Jupiter return right now, which is probably why his notoriety is only going higher and higher, but I digress. It's ruled by Mars in Aquarius in the 8th house in a day chart. So his 10th house is actually ruled by the angriest planet in his chart, which can create some difficulties on the way to career. But because that sun is exalted, it will also generally be trying to take care of it. Like the sun kind of steps in and is like, okay guys, we're going to take care of each other. I hope you like this example.